Hello fellow booktubers, my name is Lauren and you're watching Dreams Books Courage, and today I wanted to do a video about the Holiday BookTube-A-Thon and about what I'm planning on reading during it. I didn't have a December TBR video, so I thought why not go ahead and have a Holiday BookTube-A-Thon TBR video. For those of you who do not know what the Holiday BookTube-A-Thon is, it's basically like the BookTube-A-Thon that happens in the summer, except this one is only 3 days long and there are only 3 reading challenges. And there are no video challenges, but there are challenges on like Twitter and stuff like that, I think. So I'll leave links down below to the BookTube-A-Thon channel and the BookTube-A-Thon Twitter. I love doing BookTube-A-Thon. I always participate in it, both during the summer and during the holidays, so I'm really excited about this one. So let's go ahead and get into the challenges and what I plan on reading during BookTube-A-Thon. And this BookTube-A-Thon is from December 29th to the 31st. So it starts tomorrow if I upload this video on the right day, or it's currently happening. Also, I just wanted to mention, if you hear loud noises, that is construction that's happening at my house right now. So the first reading challenge is to read a book that has your favorite color on the cover. And my favorite color is purple, so for that I chose The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket, which is the first book in a series of unfortunate events. And obviously you can't see a lot of purple, but if you look really closely at Violet's dress, it is purple, as you can see right there. It's kind of like an off purple color, like more reddish or something like that. But it is purple, and I am counting this. I do want to read the first 4 books in the series before the TV show comes out, so I need to get on these anyways, and they are quite short reads. So that does fulfill that challenge, and it also fulfills a second challenge, which is challenge number 3, to read a book that was gifted to you. And this was more like indirectly given to me, because I was given Barnes & Noble gift cards, and I spent those gift cards on the series, but I'm still counting it because of the gift cards that were gifted to me. So although it was indirectly gifted, it was still gifted. So hopefully I'll be able to read this and complete 2 out of the 3 challenges just with this. As I said before, it's quite short and the writing is quite big. As you can tell by the title of the series, it is just a series of unfortunate events that happen to these 3 children that have recently become orphans, and this evil man, Count Olaf, who is always trying to track them no matter where they go. And it's very sad, but it's also very snarky and witty, and I love the writing style, so I am excited to get back into this series and reread it. But I cannot film this at another time, so I hope that's okay. Also, I wanted to mention for the 3rd challenge, since the bonus challenge is to read 3 books during the 3 days, if I am able to get to it, I want to read The Reptile Room, which is the 2nd book in a series of unfortunate events, and it's probably one of my favorites. It's definitely one of the most memorable ones. And again, these 3 children are being chased by Count Olaf, except this time in a different and very interesting location. So yes, again, I am very excited to reread the series, and this novel is also quite short, so it shouldn't take me too long to read, hopefully, and hopefully I can get it done during BookTube-A-Thon. So I'm kind of going out of order this year, but I've talked about the 1st, the 3rd, and the bonus challenge. And last but not least, the 2nd challenge is read a book from a genre that you discovered this year. And for me, that was definitely poetry. I took a poetry class this semester, and so that really opened my eyes to poetry and really appreciating it more, because I used to not really like it. But now I do, so I thought what better than to read a poetry book during this time. Plus, it's a lot easier to read poetry than a long novel, so that's perfect for a book marathon. And so what I'm planning to read as a poetry book is Milk and Honey by Ruby Carr, which has been all over BookTube this year. And I feel like it would be the perfect way to end off 2016, since this has been such a crazy year. I do not currently own it, but I'm planning on getting it for BookTube-A-Thon. The description of the novel on Goodreads says that it is split into 4 chapters, and each chapter serves a different purpose, deals with a different pain, heals a different heartache. And there's definitely been a lot of pain and heartache in 2016 for a lot of people, especially within the United States. There's just been so much turmoil recently. So I feel like this would just be the perfect book to read right now. And so I'm definitely going to pick this one up soon, just for BookTube-A-Thon. And I'll probably start my holiday BookTube-A-Thon with this novel as well. And I also wanted to throw in my current read, which is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which is the first book of the Moral Instruments, and it's the series that Shadowhunters is based on. And I want to reread this before the 2nd season comes out. I'm not sure if that'll happen, but I do want to pick it up every now and then during BookTube-A-Thon if I can. And this is a lot about fantastical creatures and these people who are called Shadowhunters, and their job is to protect humans from the underworld of like witches and warlocks and vampires and werewolves and things like that. And just a lot of other crazy things happen within the series, but I might be picking this up in between some of my other reads. So that is all of what I'm planning to read within the 3 days of the Holiday BookTube-A-Thon. I am definitely not going to be getting through all of those things. At least I definitely do not think that I will, because I am busy all 3 of those days. There's just a lot of holiday gatherings that are still happening within this time period, and the last day of this readathon is on New Year's Eve, so of course there are a lot of things happening then as well, but I will still try to find time to read because I really want to participate in this book marathon. And I'm also going to be trying to vlog this BookTube-A-Thon since I recently got a new camera, so definitely watch out for that for whenever I post it during the new year. And also, if you want to stay up to date on how things are going during the BookTube-A-Thon, definitely follow my Twitter and my Instagram as well, because I will be trying to keep up with you guys on those. If you are participating, I would love to know down below what books you are reading. Thank you all so much for watching, and now I'm gonna go get back to reading.